Yes, everybody, welcome back to the Irish Hotspur. Jack and Dave here to give some of our reactions to the different predictions that have been sent in to us by our fellow Spurs fans and creators. And we're headed into the Lions' Den of Everton. David Moyes' Everton, a very low block that we'll probably be expecting. And we'll see how the Spurs team can handle it. Smash the like button, please. Get into the comments below. Check out these fellow channels, please, of ours. Marlon Spurs Kings TV, Kate's channel, so many different people out there. So please show them some love. Without them, these videos would not be possible. Without further ado, Davo, let's get into it. We do have Marlon from Spurs Kings TV. Let's see what he has to say.
I hope you are well. It's Marlon from Spurs Kings TV, and it's my prediction for Everton. I'm not even going to talk about the last game. I am sick and tired of everything now. I am done. I just want this season over. I want everything done. I need something new now. This is not for me. I don't like what's going on. 14th. I'm sorry. No matter how bad we are, we've got a team that should be in the top 10 at least, not 14th. And if we lose this weekend against Everton, mate, we need to start talking about a relegation battle because it's too many losses, way too many losses. However, do I think we're going to beat Everton this weekend? No. Anyone who wants to sit there and say, be confident about it, you go ahead. You're free to, but I'm not confident. I'm going to predict a 1-1 draw anyway. So we'll go from there. But yeah, not looking good. And we need something new and quickly and fast. We need some wins. It's a results-based business. It ain't about football no more. It is results. Results need to change, and they need to change now.
Fiery would not be the right way to put it, but a very stern from Marlon, and I liked that, Dave. He's clearly a guy that's, in a way, like, it's not like he's even that visibly angry or anything. He's just kind of like, man, I can't go through this many losses anymore. And I actually sort of liked what he said there, where he was like, whether you think I'm not confident or not, whether I should be confident or not, he's like, I'm sorry, I've taken so many losses at this point. Like, I'm finding it very hard to be confident. And he goes, like, you're welcome to be. I'm just struggling to. I thought that was very honest from Marlon. I actually liked that.
Look, he's angry, disappointed, and upset after the North London Derby, like
Yeah.
most of us are. I don't think any of us has really recovered from it, and especially the lack of fight shown from the players. That'll definitely do that to you. But Marlon's right, regardless whether people like Ange Postecoglou or not, that Arsenal defeat was our 11th of the season. Can't afford to take much more. You do end up in a relegation battle. And, I've said it to you, Jack, this game this weekend against Everton at Goodison Park is a 6-pointer. It's not an easy place to go, Goodison Park. Maybe at home they're easier to take apart because it's a bigger stadium, small pitch. David Moyes' first game back in charge, defensive football, low block. It's not going to be an easy game for us up there this weekend. I share Marlon's concerns.
No, absolutely. But please, everybody, check out Spurs Kings TV. Marlon thought he got to start off in a very passionate, but I actually agreed with and nodded to a lot of what he had to say. Forgot to do this, though. Please, everybody, check out this table. We have Kate at the very top on 17, Marlon in second now on 16. Marlon, I rooted for you long enough. You're now climbed up to the very top, sir. I was pushing for you for a long time. Lee, the Dorset Spur, has given up second spot to Marlon. He's now in third. Dermotron's in fourth. Sonny's in fifth. Harry starting to climb in sixth, and then box office as well, a little bit further down there as well. But let's get this moving. We now have, I decided to switch up the order a little bit, Dave, just to throw a little curveball towards you. Through Dermotron a little further up, in the list here, just because he's always towards the back. So might as well be kind to him this time around. Big up to GHFC till I dies, Dermotron. See what he has to say.
Hi guys, this is Dermot, aka Dermotron from THFC till I die, home of Tottenham, past, present, and a future, some sort of a future, under any manager. And this is my match day prediction for the Everton game at the weekend. Look, this Everton game's come a real 6-pointer now. We really do have to win this game. We were toothless, we were soulless, we were passionless in that second half against Arsenal. And it's an embarrassment. Look, I know the section fans want Ange out, will never accept Ange, and I know the Ange people that want Ange out will probably be happy with that result. I'm not. I'm broken. I am really broken. I am emotionally, physically, and mentally broken, and Spurs have broken me, and I don't like to feel like that. I don't like to feel this way about my team, about my club. I never back my team to lose. Ange is the manager. He will always get my support. Do I think he should stay as manager? Well, that's another question for another day. But at this time, I don't think. I think his job's now become slightly untenable. But last night was an absolute disgrace. For the Everton game, very quickly, It's, as I said, it's going to be a 6-pointer. Look, I'm going for a 2-0 Spurs win. I'll never back my team to lose. I don't care which position they're in. I'll never back them to lose. But thank you, Tottenham. You have now officially broken me.
Oh, that's sad to see, Dave, because Dermotron, he was supposed to be the chosen one of the Spurs fans, and they've broken him. They've broken the final man, the strongest of them all. And Dermotron is now officially broken. Everybody heard it here first. No ITKs needed. Dermotron is the broken man, and sad to see, Dave. But he's still saying he doesn't think we're going to lose.
Usually Dermot's my secret little bit of joy amongst these, no matter the game, he's always got the chest out. But, he's also broken, just like Marlon. I think many of the predictions will probably be like that, today heading into the game, Jack. Look, my worry about heading into this game is, are we going to be able to cut them open going forward? And I don't think so. And that's where I struggle to see, us really winning this game. But, to Dermot's point, Postecoglou's job is getting to the point where, especially based on league form alone, it is getting to the point where it's untenable. And I think if Everton win this, they claw themselves closer. We're only 8 points above relegation. So, that'd probably put us in within 5 points. All of a sudden, then you do have a decision to make regardless of what's going on in the cup competition. So I think it's a huge week huge weekend for Postecoglou, Jack. I agree with Dermot.
It is. And it's tough to see you like this, Tron. So we do really need a win this weekend, or we need changes to be happening very quickly so you can see you back to your very best form. But please, everybody, check out THFC Till I Dies, Dermatron, and we'll move on to the perfect match. Check out Kate, see what she has to say. Hopefully she's not broken.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone over the Irish Hotspur. Big up, Dave and Jack. Hope you're both well. Terrible way to start my video, but it's Kate, by the way, from the perfect match. Got to reflect back on last night's North London derby defeat, which was awful, lacklustre, embarrassing, boring, pitiful. I don't know how many other words to use to say it was rubbish. These kids, Archie Gray, Bergvall, Spence, are making the older players look ridiculously stupid. And what worries me is a coach's job is to get your players up for a game. And if Ange Postecoglou can't get our players up for a North London derby, he's got to take some accountability for that, I'm afraid. But we've got no time to cry. We have got another game on Sunday against Everton, who have just appointed David Moyes. And yes, his first match was a defeat. So the new manager bounces yet to come in. And what better time to come in than against Spurs? So I'm going for Everton 2, Tottenham 1. Can't see anything.
You're going for Everton 2, Tottenham 1?
Yeah, I can't see anything but a defeat. And we will be moving further and further down towards the relegation spots. But it is what it is. Hope I'm wrong. And as always, come on you Spurs.
Big up to Kate, the perfect match, and always good to hear a little Jimbo in the background. Recently, she, I think, was, giving us a pretty positive prediction before the North London derby, but now I think she's been crushed once again. And so Jimbo, of course, is there, but Jimbo sometimes isn't there for her more positive predictions, I feel bad for her. She doesn't get the best rap from him. But please, everybody, check out the lovely two, Jim and Kate. Dave, nobody's confident.
No one is confident, Jack, and, why would they be off the back of the North London derby? And to Kate's point, that it's the youngsters that came out of that game is the shining light. And I've said to you, Jack, it becomes concerning because the youngsters are always going to play regardless of what the rest of the dressing room feel like about the manager, because they're looking to make a career. They have to take these opportunities. But when it's all your senior players letting you down, it does think of a sign of, or at least ask the question, has he lost the dressing room? Though you do have to ask that question. I think this weekend will tell us everything we need to know. At the end of the day, these players know. I think they know his job's riding on this. So let's see how they perform. I think we'll get our answers, Jack.
Yeah, 100%. But everybody do check out the perfect match, please. And now we'll move on to Lee, the Dorset Spur, loving the hoodie. I also liked Marlon's hoodie as well. I liked his Spurs hoodie, and I'm liking this one as well from our man Lee. See what he has to say.
Hey everyone, Lee, the Dorset Spur back with another match day prediction. It's just not getting any easier, is it? Even us happy clappers are getting into a point where we just don't know what's next to say. Difficult one to take yesterday. But listen, it's a different game at the weekend. Are Everton going to get a new manager bounce? Geez, I hope not. I just hope not. Dr. Tottenham going there is just not what we need. We smashed them when they came to our place. Is that going to be the same when we go there? Probably not. Do we have enough players to beat them? Yes, we do. Could Richarlison coming back be the catalyst to get something against him? He does tend to like going back to his old clubs, and they won't be happy to see him, that's for sure. I thought he was quite bright coming on against Arsenal, even though he has got Weetabix legs. But listen, like I've always said, I'm always going to back my team. I love them, always will do. That's never going to change. I can see them scoring, but I can see us maybe just getting one more than them this time. So I'm going to go with a hopeful 2-1. Up the Spurs.
A hopeful 2-1. I'm probably in a very similar happy clapping camp of like Lee, where I'll just try to come up with some sort of scoreline where Spurs at the end look like they have won it, despite me not being very confident. Dave, he's saying Richarlison could be our pathway to victory in this one. I mean, we're desperate for anything, so might as well get the pigeon to save us.
Well, I would hope so, Jack. He's the only player that gave me any sort of bit of excitement
Yeah.
going forward in the North London Derby. You know, 30 seconds on the pitch, he's already played that slide
Done
rule
more than
ball in
anyone.
behind for Jed Spence. He's done more than any of our four players have done for weeks now. So, and with Johnson potentially being a doubt due to soreness, you know, there could be a case that Richarlison might start, and it might actually have to come off the right wing. You know, it might have to be that situation. But I do hope that he can sort of provide that fresh impetus, you know, Jack, or that fresh energy, or just that spark that we need, because I've been on about it for some time. It's gone completely stale.
No, it has done. But love to have Richie be our savior. I could definitely take that. So thank you, Lee, for giving me that sort of inspiration, that little thing to cling on to. Please, everybody, check out Lee the Dorset Spur. And we're going to move on swiftly now on to Jose El Tel Cockerel. He sent in a prediction.
Morning, Dave and Jack, and everyone at the Irish Hotspur. Jose here. I've been away for a while. I'm back now. Nothing's changed. No reinforcements. We still poor. You know, I can't see where the next win's coming from. This is my prediction, by the way, for Everton versus Tottenham on Sunday at Goodison Park. We just lose too many games. It's 11 losses now. I went to the Everton game. It's the only game that I've been to this season when we won 4-0, and we actually absolutely sliced them open. But we did have Vicario, Van der Ven, and Romero playing that day. We all remember Van der Ven setting up Sonny's goal and running the length of the pitch. The only player that Everton have got back that didn't have that day was Jared Brathwaite. So I suppose everything equalises itself out. However, you can't go against your team, and I'm hoping, and I really am hoping, that, and I'm catching at straws, but I'm so hoping that we go and beat Everton this weekend and bloody kickstart the second part of the season, because we're now 14th in the league. So with that, I'm going to say Everton 0, Tottenham 3. I'm deluded, call me whatever you like, but I just need to see Tottenham win. I need a clean sheet, and I need 3 points on the board. We need to start climbing up that league. Anyway, good luck, everyone. I hope everyone's well. Happy New Year, by the way. Keep supporting the channel. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Jose, for sending that in. Lovely vibes from the sunroom that he's in. Coming from a deluded man myself, you are deluded, Jose, for predicting a 3-0 win away from home for Spurs, but I'll take it. And I'm going to need more people like yourself around me if I'm going to try to get on the same level as you are, because I would love to be there. Dave, he's gone for a 3-0 win away from home, more out of hope than probably expectation.
I mean, I think we're all hoping for the same, Jack. You know, he's right. We could do with a clean sheet just to have a little bit of confidence going into the next period. Could do with a win, you know, to stave off the relegation talks and stuff like that. But he's also right in saying, Jack, like, you know, it's not over under Ange Postecoglou. Yes, if he loses to Everton, it is. But if he can win with other more experienced players coming back, some forward players coming back, which can alleviate the pressure on the three that we've had to, you know, rely on all over the course of a number of months now. You know, we've got cup games coming up. We've got the fourth round of the FA Cup, the second leg of the Carabao Cup semi-final. We've still got in the Europa League 2 cup games. So there's a lot of cup games coming up. So very quickly, you know, the excitement can gather itself back around if we can just beat Everton and Leicester coming up.
Yeah, I do feel that. But 3-0 away from home, that would certainly be a big challenge. We've actually had a few clean sheets recently. It's more trying to get as many goals as possible has been the challenge. Big up to Jose. Please, everybody, check out El Tel Cockerel. Great channel, great guy.
Yeah,
and we'll finish off things with, you know who it is. It is going to be the box office.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is your boy, Mr. Box Office from Mr. Box Office TV. Back with another prediction for you today. for the ever hopeless Tottenham Hotspur against Everton at Goodison for the very last time. And my prediction is a 1-1 draw. The reason for this is that Tottenham Hotspur just do not adapt. And with Everton, with a good defence, with a new manager, when we don't sack our manager and when they have better records than our manager right now, make sense of that what you will. I think Everton will grind out results, which is what Tottenham are not doing. And it's why I'm worried about our club right now, because we're not grinding out results. And that's what you need to do when you're bottom half of the table. And even now, Man United are above us right now. We were laughing at them a few months ago. So make sense what you will on that, and that's it. And that's coming from your boy, Mr. Box Office, the main event, the Professor of Truth and Entertainment, the ratings killer, the people's champion, and everyone's guilty pleasure. And if you don't know, get to know.
People's champion as well, Dave. I'm not sure if we hear that one too often, so it's good to see some, some fresh ones coming out from Alex. He's gone for a 1-1 draw. Dare I say, more happy clapping than some of the other predictions we have received.
Yeah, it is a bit more happy clapping. Some people are predicting losses. So, Alex has been very positive the last few weeks. I'm getting concerned about him. And the fact that he's added in the people's champion, I think he might be getting carried away, Jack, with his own fame here. But no, look, one thing he does say in all seriousness, that I think is absolutely correct, and me and you have spoke about as well, is our grittiness. We don't grind things out. We don't seem to have that fight. When the going gets tough, we crumble. And the old saying goes, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. And the only tough ones we've seen is Graham, Bergvall and Spence. Everyone else is just absolutely crumbling. And, you won't get away with it in the Premier League. It's forgiving. It's relentless. It's probably one of the best Premier League seasons we've seen across the board from 1 to 20 in terms of quality. Teams can beat anybody on the day and stuff like that. And in a league like this, you have to be willing to fight. You have to be willing to grind. And sometimes I think we are guilty of just accepting our fate or rolling over for teams.
Yeah, no, I feel that. Everyone check out the Box Office, the People's Champion, whatever extra nicknames I've probably missed out on by now that he's come up with for himself. But please, everybody, smash the like button on your way out. Become a member if you want to support the channel any further. Like I said before, check out all these people channels. Should be pinned in the comments down below. And we'll see you next time. Come on, you Spurs. Big game on Sunday. We'll see you all there for the match day festivities, pre-match build-up, watch-along, all that good stuff. See you later, everybody.
See you later.